Welcome. Forward head posture causes many symptoms of the body. Many of you may think that, hey, I'm having problems in my neck, getting headaches, affecting between my shoulder blades. But what about your mid-back, your lower back? What about your arms and legs? What about the eyes or the TMJ or the facial region? Think about a head. Here's a normal cervical lordosis, but think about the head when it goes forward. This is a straightening of the normal curve. Head being 12 pounds, for every inch, it's an additional 10 pounds. 2 inches, 32 pounds. 3 inches, 42 pounds. That excess stress is just damaging these ligaments, damaging these discs, just putting compression and irritation on these discs, causing it to inflame and causing the outside annular fibers of the disc to get weaker, allowing the inside of the disc, called the nucleus pulposus, to protrude, affecting the nerves, causing pain, dysfunction. Now these nerves that are coming off the neck not only control that neck area, they go into the shoulder, arm, hand, and fingers. They go into the mid-back, into the chest. They go down farther in the lower thoracic spine. They innervate different muscles. But they also affect the TMJ muscles in the facial area, the suboccipital region, and the suboccipital area below the skull that affect over the head behind the eyes, the greater occipital nerve root. They affect a multitude of different conditions. So look what happens when the head goes forward. As it goes forward, this 12-pound weight then continues to multiply, and that force and load taken behind the back of the neck continues to change. So what happens is now the head is looking forward, but the brain automatically sends messages to the suboccipital muscles underneath the occiput behind the skull to contract. So as it contracts, it pulls down, bringing the head upwards so it can look out in the horizon. Otherwise, everyone with forward head posture would be looking at the ground. So as a result of this is affecting changes through the neck area, through the TMJ, the facial region, and other particular neurological centers back up into the brain. Remember, the brainstem comes down to the second vertebrae. Now let's look. When this vertebrae of the neck continues to move forward, we then develop this kyphosis that we already have in the thoracic spine, starts to get worsened, starts to become more of a hunchback. And as a result of this, the lower spine has to compensate, becoming more of a sway back. So we have a biomechanical kinetic chain happening as a result of that forward head posture. Now, not only does this affect the lower back, but when the back comes back, the balance between the muscles in the lower extremities and the way that you walk on your feet changes. And it causes an imbalance, particularly that you're not having the proper gait cycle with the heel strike onto the toe. So as a result of this, we're all thrown off, but we don't think about these kind of things. So I want to show you the complexity of this forward head posture, how serious it is, and how it actually can affect other neurological centers, because when one thing changes, other things have to compromise and compensate for that change. So the most important thing that I want you to understand is the retractor chin glide or retractor chin tuck. We need to continue to do this exercise because when this head is forward, the anterior flexors, the deep flexors become weaker. This is what stabilizes the neck. As this goes forward, they become weaker. So we have to do the chin tucks from the side where we look straight ahead, and we want to go ahead and take our finger and just push back on the back of the chin and just tuck in like this, 5 seconds. And come back out, 5 seconds. Okay? So we don't want to bring our head back or go forward. We just want to make a double chin. A double chin and hold it for 5 seconds and relax. Double chin, straight back towards your spine, hold it for 5 seconds. And you can do a set of 12 and do a couple sets of those. And you can do those regularly, every day, every other day. But that's going to start strengthening those particular weak anterior deep flexors, but also the rhomboids. The rhomboids between the shoulder blades, you need to make sure that they're strengthened. You want to stretch the chest muscles as well. You can get inside a door and stretch it. But the most important thing I want you to realize is that forward head posture not only affects around the head and the neck, it affects the entire body. I ask you to please share this video. This is a major epidemic, a serious problem. You can see I have hundreds of videos talking about this repetitively in different ways, different exercises, many things that you can do. So take the time, go through my videos on my channel, and you'll learn a whole lot of great information. So please help me share this message and educating other people. I ask you to subscribe if you haven't. Leave your comments below, and most important, make it a great day. I'm Dr. Alan Mandell.